Just imagine this. First, a fighter gets sent into a brutal knockdown, the kind most fighters never come back from. Then he's blatantly hit below the belt. Then his face gets smashed by a headbutt. And you know what? In response, he does what would later be called knockout of the year and the most brutal karma ever. April 29th, 1995. Vincent Petway defends his IBF title against Simon Brown. Near the end of the first round, Brown lands a long combination, after which Petway collapses onto the canvas. The punches he took were extremely heavy, and the commentators thought it was over. But the champion had no intention of quitting. Summoning all his grit, he keeps fighting, even though he continues to take shot after shot. At one point, Petway fires back with a right cross and drops the challenger with a knockdown of his own. However, this was only the starting point of the madness that would begin in the very next round. And at that moment, it became clear. Brown was also not the type to give up at the first sign of trouble. Soon, he starts taking control again. Pressing Petway into the corner, he lands a punch below the belt and, without letting him recover, adds 2 follow-up shots to the head, after which Petway is sent flying out of the ropes. Even worse, the referee didn't see the illegal blow and counted a knockdown against the champion, which naturally sent him into a rage. And in the 5th round, Brown splits Petway's eyebrow with a headbutt. Realizing that something like a conspiracy is happening in the ring, Vincent Petway decides to put a definitive end to this spectacle by throwing a punishing left hook. The punch was so terrifying that Brown's consciousness had already shut down, but his body was still swinging its arm, as if he were continuing a fight that, for him, was already over.